Start.
Boom.
Ours is called, this isn't opening. Context-aware Android. The whole idea of it is built on top of Omnidroid.
What is Omnidroid?
I'm trying to make it fix this. Omnidroid is an application that you can set event filters for different context of where you are. You can do like if I'm in the city, if I'm in my house, if I'm moving, what time is it, anything like that. You can set events to or rules to run off these events. So let's say if it's 3 o'clock, I want to send a text to somebody that I know. We can set a rule for that, and we'll send that at that time every day, or you can set it to every month, any time, or any type of event that you want to set up like that. Again, so the purpose is to expand upon the functionality of the Omnidroid application. Will allow users to use the Android device as a multitude of contexts in a wide range of device and applications. So it doesn't have to be just a phone. It could be like the new Zoom or anything that's running Android. Our goal was to go beyond the context of just the phone and communicating with things on just the phone, such as we can contact Facebook and post a status update on something like that. Michael even built a little Android, or Arduino home automation thing. So say it's 3 o'clock when we walk into the house, we do GPS location, and it knows that we're at home, so maybe we want to turn on the lights. So it'll actually Bluetooth communicate with that device and turn on the lights when we walk into the house. So go beyond just the phone. System overview, built on top of the open source. Omnidroid, like I said before. Any device capable of running Android, of course. An integration with different devices such as the Arduino, and also they messed around with the Arduino, which is the Android or the Google API for messing with the Arduino, and Cellbots, which is we're looking into talking to robots and stuff and being able to communicate with them even. So, even if we wanted to do something such as it's raining outside or something like that, we could tell the robot to do something given a series of events and rules. The application flow is basically, you open it up, you select from a large list of filters that you want to choose from. You got battery change, SMS received, multitude of things. After the event is created, it runs in the background, it watches for these events, and when they happen, it acts on the rules that the user selected. So here's the screenshots of how it works. Start with a create rule. You can view the rules that you've already made. You can view the event log that you've had. So this is, and someone's making one right now. So this is on battery low. We want to change the screen brightness, turn off the Wi-Fi, and notify messages. And this is a list of already pre-created ones that someone's already made. So we want to set the phone to silent if it's after midnight. Also, you can do multiples of together. So if you want to do set phone silent, if the rule has already been met, then maybe we want to turn something else on as too. So rules can also go off of other rules. The expanded features that we added on top of the Omnidroid system was a weather filter. Utilizes Google's secret weather API.
Secret means not documented.
So basically, we changed it to where, if it's hot outside, the humidity is above or at this point. If it's sunny, then do this. So like, say we had a game set up on our Google Calendar for like softball, and it's raining, we could automatically post, it's raining outside, game's canceled, stuff like that. That's also, again, goes along with the Facebook interaction that we also added to the device. It already came with Twitter interaction, right? Yeah. But we decided to also add the Facebook implication. So there's the softball idea.
All right, so I did the Facebook. Like I said, it came with Twitter, and just a quick review of exactly how the system works. The system that we started with was Omnidroid. It reacts to system events or intents that are launched by the system. What we wanted to do was expand that to other applications, other other things besides just system intents. So if you create an application, you can fire a specific event, and Omnidroid, this new version, will catch that event, not just battery change, stuff like that. What I did was to modify the actions so that we can now post to Facebook. And this screenshots kind of flows from left to right. So when you choose an action, you choose Facebook, you can update your Facebook, set up your account, enter your information, pick a message. This attributes. Here, I think we're going off of an SMS. So the attributes could be who sent you the SMS, what the text message actually said, what time it was. You can plug these attributes into your message, and then you create the rule. Then whenever you get the message, it automatically runs to Facebook and does this. All right.
The expanded features, like I mentioned before, I don't know if you want to talk about this.
Yeah, sure. This is using it's a Bluetooth Arduino microcontroller. Talks to the Android via software called Amarino, which is the Google project that just encapsulates a lot of this stuff. Unfortunately, we are unable to demo the power part of it, but I can at least show some of the stuff here. I think I had a transistor in there first, so it's not actually switching the relay to throw the.
There's a blue light down here.
There's a blue light if you can't see it, because everything is cooled with blue LEDs. So we're gonna at least turn the blue LED on and off, so we can at least show that we got the communication here. So we show. Switch it on. Switch it on. Switch it off. Okay, so at least proof of concept here that we can, in fact, send things to there. And if I was better at electronics, I wouldn't have fried the transistor, and we would be seeing a relay switch on and something a little more satisfying, I guess.
And that builds on top of, that's another action that we can take.
1 minute.
Oh, that's another action we can take given the filters that we had inside the application. The future continuing work that we want to work on is make a more robust context provider. We want something easy that takes all the rules and filters that there are available and all the variables and constantly have them up to date so they're easy and cleaner or quicker to access, as well as a cleaner interface and increased functionality with multiple rules building on top of each other, so you can have multiple filters all working together to make one rule.
All right, so we're going to try to demo real quick.
Okay, so here's this is again just the list of what's currently active as far as our rules are right now. From the basic screen, we can create a rule here. So I'm just walking through some of these things. So we can do like which one? It's not the iPhone's not.
It's on fall.
Which one's phone? Oh, someone built.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something we built. This will integrate with Frank's iFall application. It actually just hijacks his intent that he fires when the alert actually happens. So we just actually can catch on to that, and we can add our own actions that Omnidroid was providing for us in addition to some of our own. So let's say we can add the Twitter here. You already have this added, Chris?
Yeah, Twitter's already in there.
And the filter. So. Rules. So you see someone fell down here, this one right here, display alert. This is the one that's integrating with that.
So the event that triggers that one is SMS received. So right now I'm gonna hopefully try that, send an SMS to his phone and see if that updates the Twitter.
There's a message there. You see that we got an authentication error apparently.
It also generates our Facebook update as well.
Twitter.
And the Twitter authentication doesn't work, so screw that. But it
Show something that does work.
It was communicating with it. So let's see, if you wanted to. Create rule. So SMS received, definitely fired. Let's say you want to create an action. Omnidroid comes with some pre-built actions such as display alert. just send another text message. It's kind of hard to trigger even sometimes, you know, you just want to like add a button to do stuff. You have to go through a
A
process.
lot of the stuff actually ties into the on location change listener too, so it's actually kind of hard to show things like the weather and the location change unless we go outside and run around for a while.
Yeah. Unable to communicate with the
Okay,
network.
we're done.
You get the idea.
And that's tough.
Thank you.
Set back.